fucking answers. Let's go.
Okay. Welcome to another edition of Voice of the Average Men. I am your co-host. I am Bougietti. This is Small World, the
23.
official SmallWorld23. And we are bringing it to you with the real and nothing but. Now, I ain't even gonna say last time we touched. I ain't even gonna say last time we spoke. I'm just gonna say the last time we got down in some nitty gritty conversations where it kind of opened up some old wounds, you know what I'm saying? And one of the leading questions that I wanted to ask you now, I don't want you to identify nobody specifically, right? But I do want you to at least open up just a little bit. Now, I understand that some of these, females that you might have come across, they might know of what you talking about. But if you construct it where they don't know, you be all right.
Read it again.
You can say your piece
Mm-hmm.
in a structure in a way that they don't know that you're talking about them daily. But you know what I'm saying.
What are you asking?
Well, specifically, I'm asking you, what was the longest love that you ever had? What's the longest span of love that you ever had? Should I say?
I haven't seen it just yet.
Not as a longevity.
I haven't seen it yet, but I've had very long relationships before. But to love somebody or be in love with them, and like in relationship wise, the longest I've had a relationship for.
Yeah. Well, in love, not no just in
love.
Yeah, the love portion of it, not just because you know how we have those relationships where we felt like it was real love, genuinely love, but it wasn't really actually love. It was more so
So is this love from a one-sided thing, or love just from me to them, or love from them to me too, both ways? That's what I mean.
Well, I can only see one love with any. I can always have love for somebody, but to actually love somebody, that's the one who I'm most invested in.
Well, I'm gonna say the longest I've had until now was a relationship I had for about a good damn. Yeah, it was about a good. I'd say it have to be over 9 years, man. That's the longest I had. I mean, basic something like that. I'd say about that, like 9-10 year span,
And what was special about that? If you can remind, like, if you can remember one thing that
Who the fuck said it was special? Special, that's what 2 years.
I mean,
and I wasn't married to her, so what the fuck? It wasn't something. I mean, I loved her because I just loved her because I'm a person. If I love you, I love you. But at the same time, shit can be fucked up, man. Fuck that bullshit you talking about. You just come at me talking about something. I never said all that. I'm just saying, maybe here and there, I loved her at times, it was times I didn't. It was real shit, Why? Because the truth is,
right.
Love can be a lot of things within them times that motherfuckers want to ask you questions about. I'm just being real honest with y'all, America. I want y'all to understand where the fuck I'm coming from. From a male side, female side, I'm going to go both sides right here with this bullshit. I know from my side of loving a person that long time, longevity is because you put when you love them, you're going to love them regardless of up and downs. That's showing love right there. When you do that as a man, that shit already set values for you from a woman or anybody else. You know what I'm saying? She should already understand where you coming from off the break. If you gonna sit there and just totally just show up and show out for her, every time, no matter what, no matter where she is. You're going to go there and make sure she's straight regardless. When, from a woman's point, now, I want y'all to understand this shit. When a woman stops, when she says she love you or whatever she claims she do, it's hard to say, yeah, she do, if you doing your honor, she ain't putting the effort in that you do. And when I say that, the effort be is, she's sick, you making sure she get her food, get a bath, a shower, whatever it is, gonna make her feel comfortable. You gonna clean up for her, do extra things with the children just to make sure her comfortability is where it's at. No matter what y'all go through over these years, you're gonna always make sure those things is covered. Vice versa, you may not even receive none of that back from that significant other, whether you're your woman or your male. It can flip flop for you, real quick, real fucking quick. And you're like, damn, I mean, I was doing everything. Or she be like, damn, she coming in, she making sure you right. You know, she go to work, she put her money in, you put your money in. She making sure dinner there, clothes washed on your back, so you go to work, you got some fresh clothes on or whatever you gotta do. But you know, she even suck your dick more than once or twice in a week. You know what I'm saying? Which average women these days only want to do Christmas, birthdays, holidays, shit like that, and think, oh yeah, I got him. Stop their life. That's bullshit. It's not gonna happen all the time. Okay? If that man don't really truly want to feel you like that no more, if he love you, he may stick in with that shit. But it comes a time that a woman has to feel the same way. If a man stop wanting to touch you, squeeze you, don't want to do none of that after you showed him all the time your affection and giving him attention, he's like, I ain't trying to feel like shit no more. It can hurt. So I need both parties to understand this. When you ask me, why is that the longest time? I'm just saying, I didn't feel that all the time within that relationship. So therefore, I was like MC Hammer. I was too legit to motherfucking quit. But I got smart and got rid of that. I'm going to leave it at that.
Okay. Outside of, you know...
And why the fuck you ask me that shit, man? I just want to know that. I mean, you was trying to start some shit on this thing. Go ahead, next question. This is some bullshit. But, hey, no, this is us. This is what we do. Eat for the shit.
This actually follows the guideline of the questions. That's what I'm doing.
Is that for married people, too?
Yes, of course.
Shit. They don't even fuck no more once they get married. That's the bullshit.
No, I think happy couples feel as though the spark is left. See, it's a communication.
So, wait. Fucking minute. If the spark ain't there, then y'all ain't happy. And if y'all ain't happy, y'all can't fuck because y'all married.
Now, the biggest question is, right? I'm glad you brought that up. Ask yourself this. What led you to that point of dysfunction?
It can be different turns off. Different things to turn a person off. They're not want sexual to be a part of it. They can love you, but they don't love you sexually no more because you turned off by certain things.
Okay. Maybe you can be turned off, right? I'm going to tell you this right now. If you got money, she ain't never turned off. So I don't care what you talking about.
Yeah, I mean, you got a point with that because you know what?
Because think about this. Just for you to actually get her, you already fit the bill. On top of you actually having the financial to actually provide for her, oh shit, nigga, you took a whole nother level.
Okay.
But think about this. Okay, when she find that specific one that's specifically for her, what she feels that's for her, she already know. Most of them know. Well, you do have a lot of the other ones, but I'm not going to mention them. Most of them actually know when they actually have a good thing, do not really want to fuck that up because they know how fucked up niggas could be. So,
well, wait a minute. I'm an average Joe, right? I lost my job 2 months ago.
Right.
Is she still gonna fuck me the same way she fucked the brother that got a job? You said she gonna fuck regardless and be extra with you regardless if you are making sure all these things are done in this little scenario that you made. I lost my job 3 months ago.
Right.
Uh, After about a month and a half,
Mm-hmm.
you basically looking over there like you look a little nice today, baby. And she just doing shit, just walking around with all type of shit on in front of you. The minute you go to touch your car, come on, I ain't. What the fuck?
Now, hold on. You just made a point.
Go ahead.
You said you lost your job. Mind you, for listeners who's been listening, I keep it a score. He said he just lost his job.
Nigga lost his job. Motherfucker lost his job.
Before, I said the money is going to make the girl stay, right? Going to make her.
But he lost his job. That's supposed
He
to be
lost
his
his
boo.
job. Look.
Supposed to be his motherfucking ride or die.
If you is about your money, right?
About my money.
Regardless when you lost your job, that's not going to put you in the money pit. Because you didn't already had contingency money for that specific reason, just in case.
What I'm just saying, you have contingency money, but if you ain't got that everyday flow like you used to have, shit could change.
As opposed to what?
It could pose a what?
Yeah, you saying shit can change. How? As a household?
The fuck you mean? How?
How?
Change.
Okay, describe that change to me. For the people who don't know, because you have a vision of change, right? They want to know what that change might look like. Because if I'm a person who wants to get in a relationship, I want to know what your change is. Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
You in there, she come in, she said, I'm gonna prepare a little dinner, you want something, you be like, yeah. She drop a bowl of noodles in front of you and be like, I holler at you. What the fuck? Now, mind you, I'm not saying noodles is a bad thing, but don't play with me putting no fucking noodles in front of me. I've been to work all week. But if you ain't been to work and she drop a bowl of noodles in front of you, that should be insulting at times too. If she know that, hey, you've been trying to do what you gotta do to get another one. You may have been hurt on the job. Now I ain't gonna say just because the person lost their job is because they just lost it. It could be they got hurt or something, so they out of work.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you still? Why is it that people have a tendency, women have a tendency, or men have a tendency, vice versa, to change out once that money flow ain't the same? I mean, we all know ain't no pussy being given until Thursday, the day before payday. I'm honestly, America, y'all know it's true. Women, most baby daddies, fathers of your children, whatever you want to call them, sperm donors, do not come around until the 1st or the motherfucking 15th. Only time. Why? Guaranteed some pussy on that day. I don't give a fuck how you look. When it's payday time, that pussy's mine. When it's the 1st, you ain't seen this motherfucker in 15 motherfucking days. You done ran across him because he's fucking somebody that you was fucking somebody in the same house. It happens. Yes, we talking about everywhere. And this does not exclude not one color, no race. Because guess what? They do it everywhere. Every race, this is how it is. Men are men. I want to hear that. Guys are guys. I ain't going to say men because men act different. Guys are guys. They going to do what they do. Especially when you're out here fucking them young boys and them young boys ain't got nothing else better to do but to claim you as a mama because their mama might have been on that shit or something. But it is what it is. But, vice versa with the girls. So we really have to take accountability on what the fuck is going on with us.
I get that. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Shit gonna take, shit gonna do what it do, right?
It gonna do what it do.
Outside of the shit doing what it do, because the shit gonna do what it do regardless, right?
Because shit do what it do.
It's still hard to find where that core of love left. I'm still not hearing that part. Because I see where you said, I lost my job. right?
Mm-hmm.
And
the person might lost job.
And you go into touch, and she don't want you.
It ain't no more all that touch.
Cause
she don't feel like she ready for that right now. She got things on her mind.
Because as a man, she look at you as that provider, that leader that she's always known for. So when you actually get in that range of a lower standard of which she's already been accustomed to, now what happens is she's not looking at you as the same. She's looking at you as somewhat of an equal now, because it's like, well, if I gotta pay this X amount of bills, motherfucker, I would have passed in this relationship. That's why instead of her being submissive whenever she, you do like this, she, man, go ahead. Niggas do that. Man, I don't feel like, man, go ahead. Man, go ahead, bro. I don't even feel like fucking. Niggas do that. Think about it.
You know what? You're trying to break the Negro code, ain't you?
I'm not.
You're trying to set me up to break the code like Steve Harvey. I ain't gonna do that.
No, I don't.
I ain't gonna do that.
No.
Ain't gonna put the book out. I ain't gonna explore this. Fuck that. I'm gonna keep one for myself right here. With everybody.
Okay. I understand this, right?
You know what? That's some shit a married motherfucker would say. Would feel like, you know what I'm saying? You talk like a married man sometimes. That's all I'm gonna say to you. That question was not cool with me or many other males out here. Fuck that. We ain't asked for that question. We wasn't ready for that fucking question. But I went on and I tackled that question, and you still try to make me feel as though, as long as I ain't got a job, she should be able to still treat me like shit. But I had a job recently taking care of everything. So now she got to pull a little bit of money out of her. So now I got that little money put to the side to make sure bills hold down for a couple more months. So the 3 months that I wasn't working, I still paid them bills. I ain't feel a goddamn extra thing because there ain't no extra income. I don't like that. And I don't think no man in America should have to go through that shit.
Okay. This is if...
Lease it, the pussy is what they doing.
Okay.
They leasing it.
I understand.
So you can't love, you can if you're getting your dick leased and your pussy leased, it can't be some motherfucking shit called I'm in love. That is called a leasing agreement.
Ready for it?
Go on. I almost had a moment. Fuck that shit.
Okay. I understand you're talking about your standpoint, because we was talking about you.
I wasn't talking about my life. I'm just saying.
Okay, so if we wasn't talking about your life, then this show is about the average man.
Man, it is.
So, average black man.
I've been through some shit. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. I've been through some shit.
Okay. That's what I'm just saying.
I don't want to be emotional, nothing like that. I'm just saying shit goes on.
I get it.
Women drive you motherfucking something. Hey, look at Jay lying like shit talking about he got 99 prime but a chain woman. Lying like shit.
No, see, that's what I'm saying.
He got a problem.
No. See,
he had a problem.
Look,
his main joint became richer than him and his wife. That was a motherfucking problem. That was a problem. And his was cost him that rich one. That's a problem. 99 problems, but a chain woman. Hit me. Women say that too. 99 problem, but a man ain't.
When she signed him?
Huh?
When she signed him?
When did she sign to him? Oh, she signed to him. When she signed to him, she wasn't as rich as she is. She took her own business, took her own money. When Beyonce started talking that shit, that's after Beyonce started talking that rabbit shit. And she was like, okay, I got you. Fuck that. I'll leave Rock Nation and I'll just go do this with this. And then what happens? She bought out her own clothing brand, her own makeup and all that. And look at her. She's
I get it, yeah. But you know what?
I told you, man.
You said 99 problems. And female ain't one.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. In the viewer's eyes, that would be true, right?
That
and
is.
You gotta think about this. That situation is anomaly. That's a 1 in a million man. You ain't gonna find him too much, right?
I'm glad you made that clear, because when you use that word, I bet a lot of people looked at you and looked at my facial expression like, did he know what the fuck he said? I did. For a moment, I was like, why the fuck did you have to use them words? Our viewers may not know all that. We got a lot of people come on, watch it. But oh well, go ahead.
I'm just saying. Like, those guys are one in a few. So, you gotta think about it.
You're right.
For him
He's
to
not an
have,
average man either, so I understand.
right.
I get that. I get that. But I was just making it clear that, even those who ain't average have problems like average men too.
Now, see, the average problem starts to come accustomed when you have a leash versus a person who actually wanted to see you build.
We dogs?
A leech, not a leash.
Okay.
A leech
Okay.
is somebody who's taken and not actually.
Okay, I know what a leech is. A leech get on your body to suck your blood. I understand that. I get you.
So basically, the person who I was identified at first
right.
was a person who was worthy of those treatments. You feel me?
Okay.
Where they
so
play
you
a
had
specific
that love
role.
too. You felt that love before a long period.
Oh yes, I think I identified it while you was actually gone. But I will reiterate it. You feel me?
I feel you said it. You said it. I'm just saying that I'm gonna just go on to the next question because I feel as though
you don't want to get.
He come at me with some shit, y'all. That at times I do not be ready for that shit, but it's okay. Small world, man.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You ready?
Yep.
Okay. Do you think people are naturally monogamous? Why or why not?
Now I know what this thing is about. Acknowledge you. Again, for those who don't know, I am the original. I'm trying to tell you, I'm not falsifying nothing. I rode that bus to the fullest. I rode that little half a bus. So every time I look around, this motherfucker here want to hit me with these big ass words and say shit like that, and for me to answer. But I'm gonna put on my thinking cap like they used to tell me back in school before I got on my bus. And I'm gonna say this. So you want me to talk about if I had a private sex partner or I was just out there with it?
No. What I want you to ask, and this is a general question. This is not a specific.
You said, hold on, let me go back to that.
Okay,
shit.
I will read it for you one more time. Do you think people are naturally monogamous? I didn't say do you.
Okay.
Are you monogamous?
Monogamous. Okay, monogamous. Let me Google. Tell me what the fuck is monogamous, please. Sarah. You don't got Sarah? What's the bitch name that y'all talk to? That bitch. You don't got her on your phone?
You want to know what monogamous is? I will let Siri tell you. I'm sorry, fellas.
A monogamous relationship, man. I ain't been. Nigga, I got 16 motherfuckers. Fuck am I gonna be anything other than what the fuck I am? How the fuck is you gonna ask me something about?
So just think about this.
I'm just saying.
Okay. So you about to actually tell your whole,
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me get this real quick.
Oh, you disrespectful.
Hello, real quick.
Yeah,
hey,
you disrespectful.
I'm filming right now. What's good?
And then he say, "What is monogamous?" Motherfucker.
Yeah, he's just waiting. He's chilling. He watching the show. Just give me a minute. I'm still podcasting.
First of all, he come on the podcast late. Let's start there. Then this motherfucker can't even answer a simple question.
Okay, all right.
You know what?
I'm gonna tell him that.
Hold this motherfucker accountable for everything I watch. I'm trying to do. I'm ready for it, right?
Yeah, what you was saying.
Yeah. What I was saying. Do you want to know what monogamous is?
Monogamous?
Somebody having a committed relationship.
A monogamous relationship is one where they stay really together with each other. And then the monogamous means they just going everywhere and doing their thing. I know because I ran across somebody who had a monogamous relationship, and it was wild. And I ain't gonna lie to you.
Pulmonary.
I don't give a fuck how you put pulmonary. I don't give a fuck. All I know is like everybody got to fuck everything. And when they told me this, I was like, that's some wild ass shit. I mean, you mean you can fuck a whole lot of women? Is that what you're telling me? You can be any you can have a wife, or, go through a family, just woo woo woo.
So, like, you know your people, right?
Yeah, I know, motherfucker. I told you I know, motherfucker did it. I'm trying to tell you.
You're a rap, right? So, we ain't even gonna bring him up because we're gonna have a podcast with him too. Mm-hmm. But I'm just gonna say it with him, right? He got one, and he had another. Mm-hmm. Okay. but both of them cool with each other.
I know that. I just told you what the fuck that mean. I'm just saying. I never had them. I have now a
That's
monogamous
that's
relationship.
that's not monogamous.
No,
That's
I'm talking about me.
Oh,
Me.
you had.
I'm monogamous.
So you was faithful.
Yeah.
So you wasn't cheating.
Didn't cheat.
And that at all at one time.
Went back in the days. I never said. I say now. I ain't say then. Back then, how many children? I got a lot of.
Okay.
It's called Small World.
You know what?
23. It's a number for a reason. You understand? I'm just saying, America. Oh, judge me, don't judge me. Fuck y'all too. Anyway. But I'm just saying.
I've been keeping score.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
You keeping score, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let me go back to here. Now, back in the days, I was trying to be monogamous. If that's what you want to put it in. I was really trying to be, but I was an honest monogamous. No, I wasn't monogamous. Back in the days, I wasn't monogamous. I tried to be. I did try a couple times. I really did a couple times. I'm in between kids, shit like that. Okay. I was
I'll take
woman.
that.
Come on now.
I'll take that.
I gave him 6 months to a year. Hey nigga, I was on the record. After that, it wasn't even slip ups. You know what it is?
Off season.
Holiday rounds.
That's going to off season.
Holiday rounds. Every man and every woman got it.
You know what they call they say passport bros. I'm gonna let you think about that one. But anyway,
passport bro.
Yeah. Right.
You know what? I was out of town hoe.
That's what I'm saying. You got around, right?
I was that when I laid my hat was my kind of almost my home.
Nah, but passport hoes, passport bros, they actually go off, overseas or whatever.
Oh, I ain't been across the seas to go get no ass. I ain't did nothing. I ain't traveled like that. I mean, she gonna pay my ticket out. Back then, I'd have took the flight if they'd have paid my way there.
Now you want her to pay you?
No, I don't do nothing of that. I can't do nothing of that now, man. I'm good. I'm in what you call monogamous relationship now, as you use that word on me. Now I am. But back in them times, I was wrong.
You know what? I'm going to put this down because I got a couple of questions for this nigga for this one.
Hey, I just
you know what?
Ask the damn questions that's on the paper, keep it moving. Questions on the paper and keep it moving. Okay?
It had nothing directly. I just want to know a couple questions around the...
I went through something before I became fully monogamous. And I got caught up in the whole situation, so I don't try to be moving around. I ain't moving around no more after that. But, I apologize to the people that was involved in everything. It wasn't right. I don't find a thrill in it and none of that. So I changed my life. I've been good. And it's hard because God knows I am a work in progress. I've been a community helper for a lot of years, okay? And I populated and helped be fruitful as the Bible told me to be in my time. Don't judge me because God told me to be fruitful. And I did. And I pollinated, and there it is.
Yeah.
I did what I had to do.
Okay.
But I'm a changed man now because I know what I did back then. I'm a changed man now. And it's hard. It is hard. It is hard as a motherfucker. But you get it and you say, fuck it. It is what it is. You want her. You do what you got to do to make it happen. So I will say, fellas, if you got that one that is real with you and can make you feel like he been saying with all this love stuff, she really love you back. And know when they bullshitting you with this love. Because a woman can say she love you, or a dude can say they love you, and still be sitting there with that other joint, just sitting there chilling, ready to do whatever. Like, damn, really? So just take heed and know when you really be in love. Because the person gonna love you, the person that loves you is gonna love you when you're in your worst and most vulnerable times. They're gonna love you and be thoughtful of your feelings, not just their feelings, but your feelings first. Because putting their feelings first ain't loving you. You know what I'm saying? That means you got to step out of that comfort zone and say, hey, baby, here. It's whatever can help your mental, your physical feelings, your emotional feelings, your everything. You know, they got to be ready to put in that part before they can say, yeah, they truly love you and that they want to be monogamous with you. I had to find that because I was savage.
Savage?
I was uncalled for. I was 2 definitions away from being a slut. I was. I was. No longer. I'm just. I'm just my baby's freaky teddy.
Ooh, okay. Do I think people can be naturally monogamous?
No.
Not today.
You know.
Well, I would say
You know.
some people, but not majority.
Oh,
It's not a majority.
Damn.
I would say it'd be. It's very few because when the way how this economy is going and the way how everybody is going, you have this so-called construct of what they think life should be and what they think their ideal man or their ideal female should be, instead of just living the person who might be just in front of you. It might have been that person who you've been seeing at the coffee shop, or you probably been working with.
Yeah.
But you think nothing of that person because you already knew that person. You just grown accustomed as a friendly friend, and they just probably gonna be the most generous person that you ever gonna meet because they don't want nothing from you. They tell you they don't need nothing from you, but they don't actually take from you. They actually more than give than anything. You feel me? And this don't necessarily have to be somebody that's that you work with, or somebody that's gonna be a local neighbor or somebody that you pass by on a daily basis that you kind of see all the time, the bus driver or somebody that you meet on the bus or the train. You feel me? It'd be so many people that we see on a daily basis that we really don't really actually know them like that, but we know of them when we see them. Like, oh yeah, that's brother. I be catching the bus with her every day. You feel me?
Funny you said that. I was about to say that because I know something like that. You know, I was by me being a person who have traveled through public transportation because it's more quicker and easier to get around in. And I'm average. Fuck that. I have a smart trip. I don't give a fuck how y'all look at it. That's me. I'm average nigga. Average man, excuse me. I'm an average man. And throughout traveling on public transportation, you get to see the same people as you travel every day. And you may share some laughs because everybody around y'all may say something. I'm a joker, so I'm going to make everybody sit around me. We're going to laugh because we got to do this ride together anyway. So from the time I'm on it to the time I'm about to get off, it's my time, it's my show, and I'm going to do me. Yeah. So I understand that you're going to meet a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? You're going to find females that's really checking you out. Then you're going to see females that's like, hey, he real cool. You know, he ain't trying to be about none of that crazy shit. He just chilling. Or vice versa. You're going to learn other people that you probably seen on the bus be like loud as hell, but then y'all get to have a conversation. They quiet down, their whole tone. They feel as though they ain't got to be out in the light like that. They can just chill and relax. And you see a different person with them, and then you get to understand it. And it's not that you nor they want to have a relationship together. It's just that you're going to meet a lot of people. Know your role when you're meeting these people and know when to just be 100 with them about what you have in your life and what you're trying to do. If you ain't trying to stand on what you have, then by all means, do you. Yeah. But if you are, let them know off the break. Don't be asking, just let them know off the break. Hey, this is where I stand, this is what I have. Me just out here talking shit, joking with y'all, don't take that shit serious. And that's my whole thing every day at work, every day, everything I do from here to just doing whatever hustle I gotta do. It's not gonna be about me having to try to screw anything because all I'm trying to do is make my money and make sure my kids eat. That's it, that's all.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. I mean it's not for me to be successful, but it's to create a black generational wealth. Not just for me. I'm saying a black generational wealth. You feel me? Where we can create our own black government system. You feel me? Where we don't have to go outsource. We can go inside and have our own source where if you need X, if you need Z, you feel me? Whatever that might be. You feel me? Whatever you wanted to be in life, you feel me? You would have a resource where you can go there specifically, and anybody in there is willing to help you with any steps of the way that you need help in.
Beautiful. It's a beautiful thing to do something like that.
Yeah, it's not about me. It's not like because half of your life when you get to a certain age, it's not about you. It's about the generation that's about to come up behind you. You feel me? Because when you are gone, what is it going to be? It's like your parents was always taught that, hey, I want the best for you. I want you to have a better life than I ever had, right?
Right.
How are we going to give that to our children if we can't set the standard?
You're right. How will we?
You know what I'm saying? So it's like somehow, some way, we have to all come together and set a standard where we all want the same thing. I'm sure we all, can't be zillionaires or whatever, but if we all have a generational wealth where we all successful in whatever we want to be in life, whether doctor, lawyer, whatever it is, you know, making sure that we have a path for everybody and making sure that regardless what background that you come from, whether you come from the poverties of the slums or the middle class or the middle class or the upper class or the upper class, making sure that you still have whatever resources that you need to be successful in life. You know what I'm saying? That's my goal. I mean, I don't have no goal of getting a big mansion and doing crazy wild stuff. Like, no, I leave that to the young guys. Like, I'm set. I'm well rounded. I love who I love. And I don't need to, indulge in anything else other than things that's going to make her feel comfortable. See, that's the difference when you actually have somebody who you generally love and you just want the best for them, as opposed to you want to get this glitz and glamour and you want to move on in life. Now, I would say to the test of, I would say it's a better thing for you to actually find the true love when you're actually broke versus when you're up, because it's harder to find that true love because everybody know who you are. Everybody know who you are. It's like you'd rather find that special someone when you're actually on the climb as opposed to when you're already up. Because now it's kind of like, well, I don't want to find somebody who's leeching, but at the same time, I don't want to find somebody who, who don't have some sense of awareness of if I need help in certain areas. Not that I necessarily would need help, but if I'm in need of an assistant of something that's going on within my business or something like that, she's competent to help me in certain areas that I might need help in. That's different than having somebody who's saying I'm an alpha female or I'm an independent female. Nah, I want a female who's interdependent. I want somebody who wants the same thing I want. I need you, you need me. I want you, you want me. It's not no if and buts about it. It's no flip flop. It's not nothing going around it. You straight at it. And whatever problems that we have right then and there, we address them. We conversate, communicate, and relieve any issues that might have come across.
I like that, and I like the way you use that word too. That shit was big. That's what I'm talking about. That was right there. That was him. That's how he speak. You know what I'm saying?
What, the interdependent? I mean,
yeah, I like that. You know what? I'm gonna find me an interdependent.
Yeah, I don't think you need nobody who.
It's like, no, my lady, she interdependent, but I'm gonna put it like this: it's a beautiful thing when you find that in them and they really want to work and do what they gotta do to help make sure things get sweeter. Because I want to say this, y'all. I'm gonna put that down.
Mm-hmm.
When y'all come to a man and y'all say you need a man that's gonna give you 50-50, I want y'all to understand what that 50-50 means. Y'all watching if our former podcasts that we haven't had live before, but this is what it is. To say 50-50, you ain't asking him for a whole lot of nothing. And you're going to get just what you asked him for. So he's going to give you 50% of his time. He's going to give you 50% of his
resources,
focus, his resources, his loving, and only 50% of his sexual drive that can be really explosive for you, but he's going to give you 50% of what it is. When I don't want that, don't come to me 50-50 because I'm not your 50-50 dude. I want it all. Give me 100% and I'm going to give you 100%. Because if we only give him 50 at some point in time, somebody's going to give up and be like, hey, I ain't really getting it. Fuck that. I may give you something, but I gotta get this other motherfucker. I don't need room for that. I need you to say, hey, I got you, daddy. And I want to be able to say, hey, ma, I got you, baby. Daddy got you. You know what I'm saying? So 100%. I need your love 100%. I need you to love me when I'm down in the dirt. Because when I reach the clouds and be on the top, I'm going to bring you with me 100%. And I ain't looking for nothing new. And I ain't trying to try nothing new because, hey, I want that one that started from the bottom to now we here. Because you see, don't take new pussy to make you feel great. No, that new pussy can make you go broke because she don't know what it took for you to get this, and she don't give a fuck about your finances because fuck it, she don't know. She don't give a fuck about you for real. If you go broke, she out of there. But when you got that one that started, ain't nothing like it when y'all both count that first check up and y'all sitting in that bed and y'all say, hey, we there, man. Sex will be off the chain. We ain't got there just yet, but I'm gonna tell you, just by knowing some things in life, and I've seen that with me and mine, and it took a long time to get there, but I know what that is now, and I'm gonna hold it, and I'm gonna run with it. You know what I'm saying? And carry it on my back if I can, because it's worth it right now in life. So again, find that one that's gonna start from that bottom. You ain't got shit. When everybody talking shit about you, they gonna hold your back down. They gonna defend you because they don't give a fuck if your dreams is far-fetched, wild as shit. But they just know that within his dreams is a man with enough stamina, with enough endurance, and enough fucking mind power and determination to say, that motherfucker gonna make that shit happen. When all y'all putting him down, he gonna make it. He's stepping out on his dream, he's gonna make it. Versus that woman be like, man, this motherfucker's stupid as shit. I keep telling this broke ass ain't shit gonna happen for him. Fuck him. That's why I'm out there fucking Dion. And you know what he's saying? He's saying right now, okay, I feel you, baby. All I'm asking you is to just try to be there for me. I can't do that, nigga. My mama told me, motherfucker ain't got no job, motherfucker don't deserve no pussy, motherfucker don't deserve no time. I gotta go do this, gotta go do that. You ain't got that. This ain't gonna work. Okay, let her be. Because it's always when we right there, it's when them people, when God say, I'm going to remove everything from you that you don't need right now to make you great the way I want you to be. And that person said, fuck you, ain't going to, we just ain't going to work, I got to go. Next time, week later, yeah, somebody calling me saying, hey, the job of a lifetime is yours. Or we want to sign you to do A, B, and C. What, you know what that person's going to do? They're going to see you on TV. Or see you on a billboard with your name saying, yeah, I made it. And they're going to be wanting to say, can we talk? I want you to look her in her motherfucking eyes, or him in his motherfucking eyes, and say, go suck a baby donkey's dick. Fuck you. Plain and simple. You understand? Say it with authority. Say it like you need to say it. Say it like you motherfucking mean it so they can understand you. Say you, your president, and everything that's moving in this motherfucker that acts just like this unwealthy, unguided bitch or bitch ass motherfucking dude, and say, suck a baby donkey's dick. That was mine and you, Trump. Suck a baby donkey's dick. Real life.
I get it.
Real life. How the kids say, stamp it?
They say clock it, whatever.
They can clock it. Well, clock it, unclock it. Well, I don't give a fuck how you do it, but do it.
TikTok it.
TikTok it.
That's what they call it. TikTok it.
TikTok it.
There you go.
Right.
I really don't want to hit you with this one.
Go and hit the motherfucker. You know, hit him with everything.
Can you truly love somebody and still be emotionally unavailable?
No. Emotionally unavailable. How can you always be unavailable from you emotionally? I mean, that's not. You don't even. If your emotions ain't in it, ain't in it. If your emotions ain't in it, it ain't in it no more. You ain't got no feelings. Ain't shit there to love, man. How you gonna love when you ain't got the feelings for it?
Well, I would say not for everybody, but I would say for, I would think of like these military ex people who, trained to not have a soul or anything like that to actually be able to love the person but not have an emotional attachment when
So
they
it don't matter if
drink,
they get caught or something.
caught or
You don't
something.
have to.
Yeah.
Um,
I would say they would be considered in that realm, but beyond that, I wouldn't think of no one else
that's a different.
because your feelings is because emotionally everybody is prone to having the same feelings,
That's a
but you're
different
not
drug.
trained
That's a different drug.
outside of that's outside of the norm.
That's a
You feel
different
me?
drug, though. That's a different drug. To me, you got to be on some real PCP or something for somebody to tell you you ain't got to have no emotions or nothing, and your kids don't matter, none of that. Your emotional standpoint of that, you got to be getting fed PCP in your sleep or something to do that. But to those who are strong minded enough to say they ain't got no feelings of love, nothing, I feel sorry for you because if they can do that, they basically do. They tell you, a person tell you you should have no emotional feeling. That's like saying you might as well walk with the devil 24/7. That's basically saying you might as well walk with the devil. You have no emotional nothing. You are basically walking with the devil. Your soul is no longer have any type of energy or spark within it.
So okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you something.
Give it to me then. Give it to me, brother.
Play back a scenario, right? Your son comes in the house.
Mm-hmm.
17 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Just got and one of the first breakups he ever had in his life with his girl.
Okay.
But in that stage,
Mm-hmm.
even though that he loved her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you then have him see a view where it might be, how can I say, emotional attachment? What the hell is this? Oh shit! Hold on, y'all. Something went wrong. I don't know. Okay. Can you actually say that if he's saying that he loved her and she was the one that you would sway his feelings to not have somewhat of an attachment to her because how young she would be?
How old is this man?
I mean, he's 17 years old.
So how old is she?
She got to be at least 17, 16 years old.
And you want me to persuade him?
Well, I mean, he's going through a hurt. She broke his heart. What
So
you expect?
what you want me? What I would say to him to help him?
Yeah, what you want him to do?
Get to, what I want him to do? I mean, I'm gonna let him know. I understand things hurt, and in due time, your heart will start to mend. But to find out what it is, I mean, if you all gonna be friends, figure that one out. Because shit can happen, anything can happen. She said she don't want you today. He's 17, dude. Come 2 weeks from now, she back talking about, yeah, I want to do that again. And besides, you my boy. You ain't. Oh, never mind. Please forgive me for that.
Talk this up right into it too. Go ahead.
You know what? I'm pretty sure that y'all done did something. And I'm gonna say this, y'all looking how the fuck y'all want to. Y'all daughters 14, 15 out there trying screwing and doing. I ain't trying to hear that shit. And your sons. These little motherfuckers is wild. But mine's, I'm just saying, that's why I don't take nothing from mine. I tell them don't do it. I tell them that if you fuck and you have a kid, don't be looking at me talking about, you a granddad, grand bullshit. You're bullshit. I'm not,
bullshit.
That doesn't mean that baby coming with me. Fuck you talking about, see? So when you hit the club, your boss, if you didn't want to wear the glove, when you hit the club, better get you a courier. Wrap it around you like an African and boogie woogie. However you do it, it's your business, not mine. All I'm saying. So when I tell you to wear a condom, wear a condom. So on that point, I'm just saying. But my son, when he come to me and he said, hey, I'm going through this, I'm going to tell him, hey, you're going to eventually get back with her. Just chill for a minute. Let's go out, we can kick it, we can have some conversation. I'm going to talk to him, let him get it out of the atmosphere. I might even take him to a strip club just to make him feel like, hey, you know what? It was alright. She said what she had to say. Now your mind is on something different. Just for the moment, just to throw him off. I know he can't be touchy, but I'm going to get him in there. But anyway.
Yeah, I was fucking with you, right? Because you can't.
Can't what?
You can't actually love somebody and be unavailable.
And that's what
But
I'm saying.
you could actually be in love with somebody.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you can be in love with somebody,
Oh, right.
but you can never not love somebody and not be an emotional attachment to them. No, that's dead. That's dead. You won't be emotionally unavailable to them.
So does a prostitute have an emotional connection to the men that she
No.
sells her pussy to?
No, because she already wore past the times of a connection.
You win it. Let me tell you something that's wrong again. Once a woman shares her body with you,
Right.
I don't give a fuck about her saying there was nothing there mentally. I just fucked him. When he went inside of her, everything changed for him and for her. And when we stop with the BS and saying this is what we, first of all, let go of that European no bullshit. Let it go. Don't 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 do that no more. Let it go.
European, what are you talking about?
When you start thinking like you're stupid, I'm gonna break that part down to you too.
Okay.
Look here. First of all, we're spiritual people. Okay? We're not religious, we're spiritual people. And then on that, we have to understand that when a woman's body opens and we go into her, we enter in her as a portal into a realm that I don't give a fuck how strong of a man you is. That shit can make the strongest man become buku motherfucking crazy. It is a portal where no one else has gone. Other people may been in that portal, but they know about this, man. Some portals are better than others. Some of those portals be some trash. I ain't gonna lie. It is what it is. Some of the people that go in the portal are most definitely trash. That's why the portal don't seem like it's supposed to seem. But I'm just gonna break it. I'm just saying in my own variation that through experiencing many the J's, whatever you want to call them, 90s, all that good shit. I've been in these portals and I've seen what come out of these portals. My children wild as shit. So I'm just saying. There's a lot to go on with it. Wait, motherfucker. A lot of shit going with these portals. It changed men. It could change a woman if a woman goes and stick her hand or fingers into another woman's portal or her tongue. Shit can still gonna change for y'all because you're entering a place in your body and souls. It does something. So if you say a prostitute don't really feel it, that's bullshit she do at some point in time. She's sitting somewhere thinking about what she did, why she did, and how that shit could have made her feel. Because some of these guys probably did make her feel that motherfucking orgasm that she's really been looking for in life. But she can't say she want to be with this man because he ain't going to be with her because it's her status. He don't want to be with her for real. He just know that he can fuck her on a regular.
I don't want you to go too far because we actually going to go down that road. And before we actually go down that road, I just want to ask you specifically, what makes you scared of commitment?
Back in the days, it was, I thought I was going to miss out on some better pussy. It was nothing else. I didn't give a fuck how. I thought I was going to miss out on some better, yeah. And a woman that can actually show me real love. I didn't think of that. I wasn't thinking of real love. I was thinking of some better pussy. That's it. That's all. I mean, y'all want the realness of a man. Just the average. I wasn't rich. I was none of that. I just wanted something different, and I was looking for different types of yeah. So, no, I had no reason to settle and say, hey, I'm just gonna. I was honest, but I was just really. I was fluent with mine. I was like, I took courses, many courses. I'll put it like that. I looked at it as like I was taking courses. Maybe this course wasn't for me, so I went over to another course. Shit happened. But I studied it and I learned a lot from it. I really did.
I swear. While he was explaining this, it was just like Yeah, I know y'all heard of the elevator lady. It was kind of like when he was explaining it was kind of like he was saying that he threw his dick in the elevator and he just waited till he got to the top to see, what, you know, which one would actually be the lucky one. He just kept on going.
No, I didn't just throw my dick in the elevator. I'm gonna get that straight right now, Mark. I didn't just do that. I got in the elevator with my dick. I need to see where my dick was going in. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. I was in that elevator. I was in the elevator. I had some wild situations, but I was in the elevator. But I was in the fucking elevator. I was in the elevator. I seen it. I know what it is. I had to be a part of the texture, all that. And I had to learn from my experiences of being in the elevator with on these different levels of women. And it was, the one you get to the top, that don't mean that's the best one. I'm going to tell you that right now. That once you say, okay, I've seen this is, let me see it here. It's not always what it's cracked up to be to reach that woman that you're trying to reach at the top, because that woman that was really made in for you was down here already. It was down here, but you went past her because you said, nah, I want a little something more. But she was already there. It could have been the second one or maybe that first one. But, teach his own. But I got in the elevator. I ain't just throw my dick in there. I don't do that. Oh, that's my friend. That's my don't you know, buddy, about my best friend. I'm trying to tell you, he was like my Ted. You know what I'm saying? That's my best friend. Don't do that. That motherfucker been there for me to the good and the bad. You know, shit, that motherfucker.
I would say the most,
legendary.
I would say the most thing that would probably scare me about commitment would be in somebody who's not reciprocating the same energy.
Yeah, that type of shit right there. You know what to say. Why you ask me if you knew?
It's not just my podcast, brother.
But I'm just saying, why you ask me that if you already had the answer for that? You could have answered that for America. You asked me the shit. You know why I'm my answer.
America wants to know your answer too.
Why the fuck they didn't ask me?
Obviously, they would ask you. I mean, I'm sure they probably ask you now.
Oh, y'all asking me some shit. What y'all asking?
You ain't got to worry about it. Now I'm asking you the question.
Oh, what you talking about?
I just asked you the question.
What's that?
Don't worry about it. It's
okay,
all right. I'll go to the next question.
Next question.
Okay. All right. When is the last time you truly felt safe with someone? Emotionally and physically. I'll take the physical out, but emotionally, I would say physical.
Well, last time I felt that way?
Yeah, the last time. You ain't gotta identify.
I'm be honest with you.
Whatever. Please don't be too honest.
Okay.
I don't need nobody talking about why did you ask him that? You knew better than that. Come on, man.
You know what? I would say what I'm doing with my relationship right now. I would say that this has been the one where I can honestly say a lot of those things that I had experienced badly, I'm learning differently in with this situation here. And like any relationship, it can be a roller coaster. It's gonna be some trials and tribulations, but it's how you both stand and walk with it, and where your mindsets really become with it. So I see that. I've seen that recently in my eyes. I haven't seen that before. Because before, like I said, I was damn near shit. I was dealing with some things in my life. I was, what I say, I was basically in a fucking, you can call it a relationship, but I'm going to call it was a toxic relationship. Very toxic. I mean, beyond toxic to the point that at any given time, somebody was bound to get hurt through other people, through some way. Mentally, it was too much hurt. Physically was just like too much enduring hurt. So it's like, I definitely would say right now that's where I'm in my peace with being in a relationship. Right? I'm at my peace.
I understand. You feel like this was, I guess this is the one that you would say that this is the last strike.
What did I just say? I said this is it right here. This is it. This is like that TV show. This is it. But this ain't a show. This is reality. Real life. Real life. No bullshit. No takes. No overdos. None of that. No retakes.
You know what? I hope she ain't looking
Okay.
because you know what? Temptation has a way of playing itself out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I've been caught in that many a times, right? You know, I've worked at universities and all types of stuff. So it's like, you know, when you get put in certain situations, right? You have temptation that slaps you like it ain't slapped nobody before.
So
Success have a way of playing itself out to the point where things that you accept now, you just might don't accept it, right? Like an average man, right? I'm gonna tell you this, right?
okay, break it with me.
And I'm sure most men probably go through this.
Just a
Right?
motherfucker.
She comes in the house, you come in the house. You have a long day, she had a long day. She say I'm tired. You probably work just as hard as she probably did.
Or harder.
You know. But you still active. You ready to go.
Ready.
You trying to get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
You know what I'm saying? It be that night when she said, I'm just tired. See, when you broke, see, that's the average man. I'm be real with us. We broke. We poor. You feel me? When you are poor and not living in a middle class or higher, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or of a high value man or a high value status,
Right.
you subject yourself to what you can actually get.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't like you can say, well, you know what? I'm going to go outside and I'm going to find me somebody. No. Females can do that. The average female can have more access to any man than an average celebrity man can have with a female.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? So at any given time, if she wanted to, she can make moves. You as an average man, you can't. But now, when you actually be successful in life, it flips. Not to say that you can actually do it or you want to do it, but now you are put in a position where you don't have to wait. Now, she can talk, well, I don't feel like doing it. Okay, baby. You all right. You all right. I'm going to the Emmys anyways. I'm going to Emmy Awards. Now I got a little bit of money. Or I'm going to the BET Awards. Now I got a little bit of money.
Mm-hmm.
All-Star Weekend coming up. I'm going there. Now I got a little bit of money. You feel me? Bike Week come up. I'm going there. Oh, you know what? Mopar, they got that little thing going down there in Virginia, man. You know what? They traveling all the way down. You know what? You know what? I ain't got a Mopar, but shit, I got a little bit of money, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy me a little, Charger or probably a Challenger or something like. I'm gonna go down there, put a red eye engine in that bitch. I'm just going down there, and all these moves because your significant other. I'm tired. You tired too, but shit, you ain't that tired.
You know.
And I get where it's about to go. And maybe you just want to take a little bit of sip of tea. You feel me? Just a little sip of tea. Because this is some good tea, and I told you this is going to be a show that you're going to remember, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm just reiterating the facts, right? We say one thing. Our heart does something else, right? And like I said, I've been in that position where it was tested. When I say it was tested, I mean, I was almost like, oh, can I go? That's how bad it was. But it was something deep inside of me that was saying, you know what? This is the person that you love. Regardless what face, regardless what body that you might see out there, it's just a blur.
Jeebus to the crisis. I said that myself. Jeebus. I had that same where I had to just look at it as like, hey, I finally could say I love this person. Enough to say, damn, I'm able. I can fuck this joint right here, and it'd be A.O.'s fucking cake. But you know what? At the end of the day, nah, I'm not gonna do it. and don't do it. How it comes back can be fucking the thing. Like, hey, you don't fuck her, but then there's, oh, this nigga was scared. This nigga, he ain't shit. He's stuck on this bitch that ain't going, well, she ain't, you know what I'm saying? She probably ain't even fucking this nigga the way he just be chilling out. You know, I seen him down at the Freaknik. I seen him there. I figured that nigga ain't, she ain't getting no pussy at home. She ain't nobody making him stay at home. He doing successful now. I'm trying to get that. But you like, nah, I'm good because you already know what she trying to do. She ain't trying to be with you for real. She trying to be a part of your pockets and run them pockets while that weekend while you out. Nah, not me, sir. Nope.
See, it's the difference between when you're broke and you got money, right? Because when you got money, it's not necessarily that you have to actually spend it. It's a diversion for them because they know the value in what you bring.
Because people want you to be, if we walk, being successful, it's like me and you being successful. We walk into a restaurant or something, that restaurant ain't going to be like, yeah, we got y'all. They're like, no. Look how many people coming in. They want to eat now. Mm-hmm. So as long as we sitting there eating, they like, nah, this meal is on us. Just, you know, can we take pictures? Can we have a picture with y'all in our restaurant saying, hey, this who came? More people going to be like, I wonder if they're going to come back again. It's just it's a way to entice. So therefore, when a woman sees that, she's like, ah, they got it. Nah, that's like a person with just good credit. Just because he got a business, that mean he got money. He just got good ass credit. Or he might have that good ass credit to get that A1 credit, got that house and the Benz at the same time. But in reality, motherfucker broke. But he just didn't use his credit line to do dumbass shit coming up.
Yeah, he was structurally informed.
Very much. Very much. Very fucking much. So, yeah, I get that. I get that. And
so, my question is to you,
yep.
Which brings success, right? I reform it in a different way so you can pretty much.
Nigga, I understood what the fuck you said. Come on. You be killing me.
With the amount of success that's going to come your way, can you actually say, and I would just say it too, can we actually say that we can surpass the overcome temptation that may lies, in front of us? Because, yeah, when you get into a certain stature in life, whatever, right? These are not just average females that you come across, right? Now these are more so of the upscales of what you would say, the what they call it, the echelon of the female. So it's like the ones that you kind of see, like, damn, I would love to have her. Now, instead of you saying, damn, I would love to have her, that same damn, she's actually bringing that energy to you.
I don't look at females as the how you call it, the top, whatever. I feel like any female that can put on an outfit and look good in it is worth being somebody's queen. Or even if she comb her hair and just lay it down right and put on the right outfit, she can be anybody's queen.
I don't agree with that.
Huh?
I don't agree with that.
You don't agree with that? Okay.
I'm sorry. You can't just take any. You can't.
That's like saying just because a chick light skin and she got she's got slim thick, that she the baddest joint in the fucking room, but yet you have a little dark skinned chick to come in. She she more healthier, she more thicker or whatever as far as weight wise, and you're like, nah, she can't be because that other little joint, that's what we looking for. That's that baddie, that's that model. Old time, the one that you looking at right there, she ain't about shit. Like vice versa, it could be a broad, this big old booty and big ass titties just come in there and be like, yeah, you be like, yeah, she fat in the mug, show she top flight.
Okay, you
sit down beside her, right? And the minute she do one of these numbers, I want you to pay attention to some shit we all overlook. She do one of these. You see how you just did that? Because she did like this. You gonna want some of this, and that thing said, and you said, you moved over, right? bad, bad as a motherfucker. Knows nothing about her hygienics, nothing about her pH balance. Throw you the fuck off. But you said that was the shit because she looked it like that. Overlooked everything else. I don't even want to hear the bullshit. You overlooked everything else because that's what she had. Ha! Same scenario. The thick chick come and sit down beside you. Smelling so fucking good. Everything she took care of her. She took care of her. You understand? She took care of all her. You understand? All that came with it. It's all. But you was too much busy starting at this joint that was cut like a velvet ring. And then come to find out, let me give you one. Everything on her was the inflation. Stick a pin and she go. But the one that was right there, when she took off her clothes, she thought she was bigger than what she was. You'd be like, damn, Santa Claus done came to town. Okay. But you said it was only that top flight joint that really made men. I don't see that in my life for myself.
See, you talking
I'm older.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say that's right too. I'm older.
Let's stop here, okay? Let's stop right here because we got to get this man together, right? He's talking as, and let's be real, in the aspect of where he's talking, okay? You talking of an aspect of a person who's in a poor stage, okay? When you come accustomed to being in these spaces with these $1 million men, $1 billion men.
I'm not excited around movie stars. I
understand that.
The average people just like me.
Let me land my plane.
Land your plane.
I'm never
Land your plane.
Okay. These same females that's going at these same gentlemen.
Yeah.
You in the room now.
Mm-hmm.
So guess what? They coming at you now too. You a fresh. You a fresh face. They've never seen you a day in their life. Guess what? You know how they like. You know how like it was just like in school, right? I throw you back in school. Give you some school history. You know how like if you had a transfer in school, you know how if you was a guy and you seen that bad girl that was transferring in school, and just about everybody had a girl, but you know it was just one or two dudes had that didn't. And he was like it was that competition that just kicked in. It was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get her. That's the flip side of what females do when you are the new face in a building that they never seen before. That they know the only way that you're in this building is if you are relevant of that degree.
I get you. That means you're on a certain caliber of a man to be in there amongst this whole whole group of people. I get you. Yeah. That's something that's a very custom type thing in this country. I get that. So on that point, yeah, I get that.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to say, hey, oh yeah, he just gonna fuck around. No, I ain't saying that. I'm saying when you get to a certain point in life, right, your options get to expand, especially as a man. Now, not to say that you would be the one who actually act on those those occasions, but you having more of a value of those customs coming into you. When you was at your normal job, right? Your normal day at work, Monday through Friday, if you had a Monday through Friday job or however job you worked at, right? You go to your job, you wake up, go to your job. Before you go to your job, brush your teeth, brush your face, all that shit, right? Go to your job. On the way to your job, whether you got transportation via you drive or you going through the bus. Now, if you got transportation via car, you ain't really paying too much attention to people that's really on the road. You might here and there if you that geek, but other than that, you ain't really paying attention. You trying to go to work. You trying to go to work. When you coming from work, if you driving in the car, you just trying to get the hell home because you had a long day.
You're right.
You feel me? So let's flip it for the person who's actually on the bus or take it to the metro systems. Mm-hmm. If you're on the train or the bus, stuff like that, you're liable to see more than a couple people because those things that you actually have to do on a consistent basis. And you pretty much will run into similar people on a daily basis because they either running in the same direction or similar direction of you because that's the transportation they need to take. Now, when you consider all of that, guess what? You got one side where you really ain't really running into people because you're going to and from work. Mm-hmm. And you got one person who's actually meeting people because he's actually got to go to and from work. And have to wait just like everybody else. When you waiting for that bus, he got to wait for that bus. When you got to wait for that train, she got to wait for that train. So now, it's not just, oh yeah, I'm not going to be able to find people. Now you're really being accustomed to it. Now let's see all that aside. Those are normal people that you actually get accustomed to seeing on a daily basis. Now, let's take this in consideration. You scale a business up. Now, you in the corporate offices and corporate rooms and stuff like that, and they having corporate parties and stuff like that, right? Mm-hmm. Now, when you get to those corporate parties and stuff like that, you have people that's outside of your normal office space that you normally have. Right. And we ain't even talk about the people who's in your office space. We ain't even get to them people yet. But we just talking about the people that's outside of the norm space. So now, just put that in consideration. You got people who works, people who's outside the norm, and you got all these sports anchors and might be your local team cheerleaders or whatever. They might come out, or if you have baddies or something like that, not baddies, bad girl club and stuff like that, but if you have an entity of something like that, like housewives or something like that, they might come out, you feel me, or loving hip hop or something like that, they might come out. So if you meeting all these type of different corporate people and stuff like that, and you're a fresh face, and you're a new guy on the block, you're doing well for yourself, they kind of starting to notice who you are, right?
So you said, so you want to know if I would still fuck one of them just because I had
money? I didn't say, I don't know. I didn't say you would. I would say it would be more available to you via the average man.
It would. It would be more available, but
I'm gonna get you into more trouble. That's it. That's more trouble for you, man. They gotta hit you with too many questions that I know when they actually run this camera back, they're gonna be looking like, I know this motherfucker was talking about me. I'm sorry.
Let me say something right.
Go ahead.
Kevin said it best when he said, he looked at his friend and said his friend came up with the code, right? Mm-hmm. And this motherfucker just sat here and just help me. The bullshit that he just pulled today, I want y'all to know, America, fuck him for that one. I'm going to just say that. I'm going to leave it at that. You know why I'm saying it to him? But I love him. Because what I did in my past is my past. You just have to keep asking me these questions. Because I've been trying to walk away. See, that's part of my issue that I'm saying why I am in a monogamous relationship now. Because my past was wrong. And I did something. And he's seen it through life. Him and other folks seen it. But that was what I did then. And I try not to go back and think about that. That was a toxic time of my life. It was toxic. He had a toxic situation going on back then before he did whatever he did now in his life. But I'm just saying, and we all had a toxic joint in our time more than once. I've had it more than once. I have. And
what? Okay. You want me?
Let me.
I open up a little bit for the people. I would tell these people.
I'm gonna tell you.
Go ahead.
Sometimes. Toxic pussy can be some of the greatest pussy you can ever have. But you don't want that shit to come with it. But it just happened to be very good. Flip it a little bit, right? Women, toxic dick sometimes be damn good to y'all. Or for those who try to act like they all fancy ones he's talking about, all high rated, that disability dick be good to you motherfuckers too. Yes, it do. Lie if you want to. Special dick be fucking them special dudes that be slow. That slow dick be something to y'all because y'all be like, he just retarded as fuck, but he fucks the shit out you. And you know you do. And you say, I wouldn't do it, but your friends will fuck them too. That's how y'all is. This is what it is. Men, same thing. Y'all say, nah, I would never, ever, 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 ever fuck a bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's slow. I don't want to say no names, but I know some people that grew up with me who today will fucking slow motherfucking bitch quickly. Oh, I'm just saying. But I'm going to leave that alone. Sorry about that.
Whew. I'm sorry in advance to anybody.
Yes, if I've offended anybody, I apologize because I'm just saying. Everybody likes sex. I don't give a fuck what's your nationality, what you going through, whatever. You can be disabled. Everybody still want to have sex, and everybody should be able to still have it. I'm sorry.
You know what? You're right about the sex part. You know.
They should be able to find love too. If they want to be with somebody, let them. I don't give a damn shit. Let them. And let them live it. Let them love and be free with this shit.
Yeah.
That's like two gay guys. They both ain't got but one leg each.
You know what?
On this side or that side. If they want to fuck each other with them two legs and only match on the other two, let them fuck because it's their business. And if they doing it right with each other, more praises to them. That's all I'm going to say. You know? Now, what the fuck did you want to say?
You know what?
I know.
Okay, next question. Should your partner be your best friend, or is that too much pressure for one person?
They can become. But start off with that. If you have a best friend, I don't think you should make a relationship. You should make your woman can become your best friend. But if you already knew this person, they always best friends for. It's better off sometimes leaving that where that is. But if your woman can become your new best friend, that's all right with me. I like that. Why?
Why your woman can't be your best friend?
She can be. She can become my best friend over time and knowing each other, and we just say, okay, yeah, we're going to do this. But if it's somebody that's just my best friend, and we've been best friends for way longer than me and my lady, we can't fuck. Got you.
Why?
Why?
Yeah, I'm going to ask you why. And I got a rebuttal for it, but why? For you, why?
For me, it's because why me and my best friend or me and my woman can't be best. Me and my lady, we are the best of friends. We good with it. We good. We good with that part right there. But as a man saying that, hey, my female best friend. Or what if your best friend is a male? What the fuck? I'm supposed to fuck my male best friend? What kind of bullshit is that, bro?
No. Okay, I can explain the difference.
No, you didn't explain that shit. That shit is out called for, man. See, you thought you was gonna try to get me on some old bullshit. I don't play them type of games. All right, let's get that shit straight.
It had nothing to do with that, man. It had nothing to do.
No
with
homo.
That. Okay,
anyway,
you thinking about? Okay, let me just reiterate the question.
You ain't gotta reiterate the goddamn thing to me. All I'm saying is, my best friend, my woman could be my best friend. That's what we are. We best friends now. But before me and her, I've had already a female or two best friends that we've been knowing each other for years and years, but we left it at that's just our best friend. I know her and whoever she deal with, she know about whoever I deal with, and we leave it at that. You couldn't see that? I mean, no. Your wife, if you was to get married, your wife wouldn't be your best friend?
My wife already is my best friend.
Okay, all right.
See, the difference is, right?
Right,
You would rather have someone who is your best friend so it don't feel like it's an awkward relationship.
I get you.
I'm just saying. And the reason why I say that is because that lasts longer than you just trying to scramble up a relationship that you just try to see in the spur of the moment if it may or may not can go somewhere.
It's like popping a blue pill.
Yeah. You don't know what it may do for you.
Okay.
But if you actually groom to understand and, base just the friendship and then lead it on to something, yeah. Now, what I can say that it is hard for a female and a male to just be friends solely. Now, the reason why it is easier for two males to be co-friends is because if something goes down, right, outside of a money exchange or something that I would need of acknowledgement, of taxes, some shit like that, what else can she help me with that I would need help with physically? If I need to put my roof up, am I going to call her? If I get into a fight outside, who am I calling? Am I going to call her or am I going to call him? if I gotta move at any time, if I say, you know what, I feel like I want to move down south, am I gonna call her or am I gonna call him? 9 times out of 10, any active thing that you would want to do that's manly, you ain't gonna want to call her unless you're a tomboy, unless she's actually into that shit. But even still, you'll call him first before you call her. Now, another thing is, it's kind of like this. I don't think a female and a male can actually be friends long enough to a point where a sexual connection won't arouse.
I beg the difference.
You can beg all you want to, but I think if you are friends with that person, you was already like you grown to a point where you understood where it may or not go. You're not just
then still though. You know it ain't nothing like that though. You can do that. You can have it and not have that. That's all I'm saying though.
That's different from actually pursuing a girl and then it turned out to be a friend.
No, I never said that part.
That's what I'm alluding to. Because if 9 times out of 10, if you're gonna try to holler at a girl, right? Even if you want to say, all right, she end up your best friend or your friend, your first intentions was to talk to her. Was to see where it may go. But it may lead it to a point where y'all both understood the situation. She ain't budging, but she's willing to be friends with you. Now, for you, I don't know how easy that might be for you, but for me, I'm a man, so it's hard for me to sit up there and listen to you while you telling me all the dicks that you taking. I'm sorry.
Wait a minute.
Well, if you're going to be her best friend, right?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. Who taking dick?
If you going to be...
wait. Again. What the fuck you keep saying? If you... Who?
It wouldn't let me land the plane, okay?
If I fuck all that plane is pointing. You man, motherfucker, don't point that shit to me. Who the fuck is taking this dick, first of all? You keep on saying you. I don't get it.
I'm not saying you taking it.
Oh, okay, get that shit straight. And don't. Okay. You can't. I told you I was on that little bus. You get to saying that shit too. I don't know what the fuck that car shit came from. No. If she says she want to take dick, it's okay. Take dick. She want to sit there and say, hey, nigga blew my back out all night, you know, cuz that shit was wild. I'm like, you know what, that's wild shit, cuz I fucked the shit out of Shawty too. We best friends, we should be able to talk about whatever the fuck we want to talk about.
Okay, so...
If she want to tell me that she got, look here, he ate my pussy last night, and I told him he need to work on some things. I may just say, you know what, maybe you should tell him to do this, to do that, and see how they go for y'all.
No. First of all, I don't want to know that, even being your friend. Reason why is because you telling me things that he's doing to you or lack thereof, right?
It's only got to be all the way descriptive.
It can only go one or two ways. She your best friend. She gonna be descriptive. What the fuck are you talking about?
So you saying when I told her I gotta say, oh yeah, I had Shorty over my face, a part of her cat, and I did all this and all that.
What's your description of a best friend? I don't know what the fuck you call a best friend. I think that's just a person that's acquaintance. That's not a fucking best friend. That's
if you sit, they can tell you about all the shit that going wrong in their life. You know, the hard times, good times. You know they have a relationship. You know about this relationship. You see it, and you're like, hey, okay, you give them advice. They tell you from a sister point of view. You tell them from like a brother point of view. But that don't mean you have to be like, I can't. That's like having a son or a daughter. And your daughter say, hey, Dad, I thought about sucking dick today, and I don't know what to say.
You know what? At that note,
what do you do to your daughter? What do you say? You her father, her first best friend. What's she gonna say to her?
I don't know who influenced you. I'm starting off like that. I'm starting off like
Seriously,
that.
though?
Yes.
What would you say to your daughter?
That's what I'm saying.
If she come there, just saying. If your daughter sit down and say, Dad, I want to talk to you about some real shit, because I had my daughter do this, and that's why I can answer on this shit.
Yeah, go ahead.
She said, Dad. She said, Dad, and my mama never sucked your dick before. And I had to look her in her face and say, daughter, don't ask me no shit like that. Ask your mother. She said, why can't I ask? She said, I don't know. She said, you don't know if she ever sucked your dick or not? My mother keep lying to me. I said, well,
Ooh, goddamn.
I don't know what to tell you, but I'm not going to tell you nothing that I don't know about. No, I don't know that if she sucked dick, but she might do. Ask her. She went back home. She said, Mom, I asked my dad, and he told me.
You know what? I'm telling you right now.
She went back home and she said, Mom, I asked my dad if you ever sucked dick before. And she said, my mom said, why the fuck would he tell you anything? This is a trifling ass. And she said, Mom, he didn't say you sucked his dick. Are you telling me that you sucked his dick or you sucked the dick the before? Now, as a mother, she should have had more. And this ain't no little girl. My daughter was 18 at the time, so she deserved to have.
Go ahead and tell more information.
I mean, she was 18 at the time. She said, "Hey, Mom, did you do this?" And her mom was like, "Hey," she admitted kind of on herself, told herself, but then she tried to cover it and said she didn't. So when I was around them, and she said, "Why would you do this and say this blue 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 about whatever I did whenever?" And why would you say that to her? I said, I didn't say that because I don't know if you sucked anybody.
Hey, pineapples.
If you did that to somebody else, I don't know because I don't know. But if you did,
right.
All I want to know is why I didn't know that you was into this. I mean, we got cheered together, and if you were out here sucking dick, I want to know why the fuck I didn't get a part of that because we made some beautiful children together. But I don't know. My daughter's saying you out here sucking dick. I want to know why I didn't get my dick sucked.
And you know what?
You know what? She kicked me out of her house. I ain't go to her house like a whole goddamn She kicked me the fuck out of her house. Told me to get the fuck out. Called me a trifling motherfucker. She said a lot of things to me that day. I didn't get to go back into her house about it. Tell her good about that. It's about 4 months. It's about 4 months or longer before she allowed me to come to her doorstep and say anything. I can meet them downstairs, but I couldn't come upstairs.
You know what?
She didn't give a fuck. She was like, don't come to my house. You trifling. You don't do no shit like that. And I told her like this. No, we got to stop sugarcoating it from our kids. Because if my son come to me and say, Dad, you ever eat cat before? I'm going to say, yeah, nigga. Yeah, my brother. I'm sorry, wrong word. Yes, son, I have. I've done it before. You're older now. Not going to lie to you, can't do everybody. Just, wash it. Go to her doctor's with her, get it analyzed, and then if it suits the well-being of what you want to do, by all means, learn what you're doing before you do it because they will talk about you after you do it. And my son said, well, Dad, did you ever do it before? Again, I said, son, what part don't your stupid ass understand? I've done it, okay? It is what it is. I've done it, all right? I can't say who, but I have.
You know what? Because I don't want you to get any more trouble.
I don't want to get no more trouble either, but that's what I'm saying. I ain't say what said of my sons. I said it. I was saying small world. That's what it's called, small world. So I have experienced a lot of things.
How many kids?
Don't do that to me. If you want me to do that to you.
No, I'm not saying that.
It's a
I wasn't
small
saying
world.
that.
It's 23, right?
No.
Small world 23 is because the world is not finished growing. Just let it know that.
Okay.
So, we're going to leave it at that.
We're going to leave it at that. You know what? I got so much to say. You know what? Ooh, we got the video because I got a lot of shit to say, but I had to write it down because I was like, you know what? I'm going to keep the tea for next time because I said I was going to make it juicy this time, and it was juicy, and you got it too juicy. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to spur it out, you feel me, so it can be next time.
Because she spread it out too. I told him that. And he said, for real, I said, if you think any of y'all, I'm going to leave that alone.
Yes, please, because I think you already got me.
I don't got me.
I know I'm going to get
a phone call. Goddamn self-control.
No, I'm going to get a phone call.
My turn to ask some goddamn questions. I got some questions for you too.
I can't wait.
I know.
I can't wait.
I know that's right.
You got any questions you want to ask me now? I will definitely answer them. No problem. Anything.
This is a little bit off. So you know what it's like to have sexual relations with someone that's not from this country. Right. They may be in this country, but they may be they ancestors, mama, daddy may be from another country.
Yes. I'm fond of that. Yes.
Within that situation, would you say when you got the chance to have relations with this woman, was it as greatly anticipated as the relations you had with your woman that you had in your past?
You talking about with the current woman?
Carrot? Yeah, I mean, you only got one from another country.
No, I mean...
Better not let Trump know, but anyway, keep on talking about it.
Well, you already got me in trouble already.
Mm-hmm.
Trump, you said Trump no knows, that red flag right there. But either way, let's say it like this, right?
His wife is from another country. She gotta go first anyway. Malona, pack your shit, you gotta go. You ain't your little dirty ass son. Ivanka, that's her name? I thought the bitch was Malona. I don't know. I thought she was on Good Time.
Good Time? What? You know
what? I don't know. I know she's just a Russian. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing against Russian women, but why you get involved with that dickhead? Yeah. Seriously, he's a dickhead connected to an asshole. I don't even know.
You know what? I'm gonna answer this question because my phone going dead junk. You know.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask that question, right?
Talk to me.
So, no, I would say specifically, it may be because of the submissiveness and the nurturing that I haven't been accustomed to. And I'm not to say that all females are like this, but majority of the time when I was actually looking for a specific female, she was the only one that would show me something that was different outside of the norm of a combative, somebody who couldn't take accountability, and someone who just didn't actually feel like they cared. Because you had a lot of people who just felt like they don't give a fuck. Yeah, like they care about if you with them, but they don't care if you leave. I don't want nobody that don't want me if I want to walk out the fucking door. I want somebody, not to say that I want you to like geek off of me, but I want to feel wanted. You feel me? And if I'm saying fuck it, I'm gone, and you not like not so much you trying to fight for the love or something like that, but if I feel like damn, if you can't even see like damn, Slim, why you leaving? Like why are we even getting to that point? It's like man, you don't give a fuck about this shit.
She got a sister.
I feel you.
I've been through it, bro.
I feel you.
I've been through it.
I feel you. It's like
I've been through it.
I tell you this. When you actually get to a point in your life when you find somebody who truly genuinely loves you for you,
somebody,
and they don't want nothing but the best for you, I'm trying to tell you, it's the most beautiful thing, whether it's in or out there.
She ate the last piece of chicken out the box the other day. I thought she loved me, but she ate the last piece of chicken. She know I like them thighs.
That's fucked up. Well, don't feel that bad. See, at least, my wife, right? We bought beef broccoli.
She bought you it.
I bought it, but
you okay?
She ate all the beef.
But she made sure you had something left, right?
Well, broccoli and rice. And she was probably put me on a diet.
Well, it's still she left you something. She didn't even leave me the skin off the motherfucking
She left me a corner, but she loved me.
She loved me. You see how we can look through shit and just say they still love us even though they do shit like that, but we leave them a whole chicken. We leave them all that type of shit. You'd have left her the beef, broccoli, and the motherfucking rice.
You are absolutely right. You know what? I got a video before we actually, take off. So
show me the
go ahead down the video. One second. The video's coming right now. Hold on. I just wanted to get your take on it. Like, what you think?
Well, okay, then why can't y'all commit to one woman? Why do you need multiple? Like, explain that to me.
You don't put it on me after I'm all emotional and shit. Really? Why do you need one woman?
Okay, I'll go first. Because you've been going first for a little minute, so I'll go first.
Go ahead, tell me why you need one.
So, me personally, I don't need more than one. I feel as though if you are a type of female who gives the person everything that they need inside the house, they don't actually need to go outside the house. You feel me? If you're that, that lady in the streets, and you're that whatever you want to describe her as in the bed, whatever your sexual fantasies are, you feel me? If she can successfully,
be a freak, fuck that. If you're going to be a lady in the streets, I appreciate that 100. But when you come in the room with me, be a fucking freak. Do not be a fucking freak for somebody else and then tell me, fuck that. If you're going to be a freak for me, too. Be more freakier. For me, fuck that.
Well,
Thank you.
all I'm gonna say is, if you have those qualities, it's no need for that man to actually go outside the door.
No quality.
9 times out of 10, you actually have guys who say they want variety. Yeah, of course, whatever. Boo-hoo. I'm not one of those guys. If I specifically have somebody who genuinely love me and I genuinely love them, I want to come home with them. I want them to know that they want to come home with me and vice versa, whatever that might be. I want them to feel the same love. I want them to know that whatever space I enter, I will respect them just as much as if they there, if they wasn't there. It'd be no different.
She fry fish and make mac and cheese. Little cabbage on the side. She run my back.
No, shut up.
I like that type of shit in life, you know what I'm saying? Maybe she, once in a while she may give me a little bit. Maybe let me, you know what I'm saying, do a little something freaky with her, but that's...
This man said a little bit, huh? It's a little bit, huh?
That type of love these days, but...
Yeah, I know. It's just a little bit of type of love.
But I just want to say, y'all, I appreciate y'all tuning in. I know usually he would go ahead and lead out with this, but I want to thank y'all for sticking with us and going through this here. Anybody who's tuning in and listening, this is not here to criticize y'all, make y'all feel less than what y'all is. But if it's a learning lesson, take it with you. I'm always going to be on my jokes and be on my playtime, because that's what I am, and I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I ain't here to hurt nobody, but I'm going to tell you what it is. It's hurtful to be in this country and have what we're going through right now and nobody's speaking the way they need to speak. For all those who are people who say they are power speakers and literal freedom fighters for us, look at here, if you really ain't out here doing what you do, back the fuck down and let it go, because we really got to get together now. So if you say you're walking with a group of army that's ready to get there, we need to get there, because our civil rights, our everything is about to be challenged. It's already being challenged. We're being blindfolded by bullshit that's going on in the reality part. We ain't seeing what's real. So, I laugh and I joke and I say a lot of shit on here. But reality it is, a lot of my stuff when I'm talking to y'all about, I'm coming straight from the heart from my own experiences in life. So with this here country, we have to get this shit together, y'all. Us as a minority, as black folks, as a country. If we really want to survive and keep going, we're going to have to do something, because this leadership that y'all call leaders, that's not a leader. That's a destruction magnet, and it's about to hit us harder than we need to.
No, you're right. I mean,
from me, SmallWorld23, and
Mr. Bougietti.
Hey, my motherfucker, man, Bougietti.
Hey, look, this won't be the only time. This will only get better. And as time get better, we get better, and we hope that everyone that's following us, they grow with us. You feel me? As we grow, you grow as well. Intellectually, successfully, in whatever endeavors that you have in your lifetime, make sure that you actually attack those goals and moving forward and thrive. That's it. And until next time, from me to you, love to your family and those who love you most. I'll see y'all next time.
God bless.
Small World's out.
Small world, baby.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Oh, man, I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all.